Hola,
Hola, from Cuba.
¿cómo está? We are sitting in Cuba right now, and we thought we'd take a few minutes and just come over to the garden here at Playa Pesquero Resort and do a little vlog from here. Um, I guess it's Friday.
It's Friday. Yeah.
Wow. We have to think of what day it is because we've kind of lost track.
True.
When you're on vacation, you know, the days are very similar, what you're doing and stuff, so it tends to blend together.
Yeah.
But we've been having a good time here. We've been doing some snorkeling this morning out on the reef, and we saw some interesting stuff.
We saw a lot of interesting stuff actually. That eel was so cool.
Yeah, we were snorkeling along, and I'm sure you can hear the birds because they're quite vocal right now. But we were snorkeling along, and Nick spotted a eel on the bottom feeding off some of the seaweed, I guess.
Yeah, very cool.
And he was hard to spot, so you get full marks for having good vision. Yeah, he was really blended in with the background. As a matter of fact, I might be able to, I'll try and put a little video clip of the eel now. Okay, so if that worked, you just saw a clip of the eel we saw. assuming I was able to locate the memory card that the actual eel was on. I brought a lot of memory cards down to Cuba with me in order to record, and I've been kind of keeping track of them. Kind of. Probably should have written some stuff down, but that's okay.
All right.
We'll have lots of footage to go through. And
I hope you guys can hear the birds out here because this is phenomenal. You know what? Fantastic break in the middle of winter. Unfortunately, right now you guys are going through back home a very miserable winter. And so hopefully this gives you a little bit of a break and you get to enjoy some of the greenery as well.
Yeah. We can take the camera and show you guys around in a couple seconds with this little garden they've got. This is kind of like a horticultural center they've got here at the grounds where they grow their own tropical plants. And this is our third time coming here, and we've noticed that they're planting a lot more of their own plants. So rather than bringing plants in from remote locations, they've been growing their own here and really populated the place a lot more.
It looks beautiful here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
very beautiful.
Yeah.
A lot of palm trees on the property, and of course we've visited the pool bar
several times.
Several times. Nobody's drowned, it's all good.
Not yet.
That implies that someone will. Don't say that. No. So, yeah, I've fallen off my seat a couple times, but usually someone throws me in my hat and says, get back up here.
There you go.
But, no, it's been a really nice trip, and we had a fairly nice meal last night. Special meal for people who come down here more than twice, I guess. They have a special evening where you come and have
loyal guests.
Yeah, like a special dinner, and it wasn't too bad. But other than that, we've been eating at the buffet. Fair bit of variety. The only thing that's kind of a little bit ticking us off is that sometimes when we go to a meal, there's no butter. So in the mornings or lunches, sometimes there's no butter out. But you know, you're in Cuba. That stuff's supposed to be expected. Yeah. You gotta have a flexible mentality when you come down here and understand that there's some limitations to what these people have access to. But you know, focus on the beauty, focus on having a good time and getting away from winter. I mean, just the fact that we're sitting here in 30 degrees and it's not snowing should be enough to make anyone smile. It's funny how we get down to places and then we start judging everything. It's just like, okay, appreciate the fact that you're here and you're not shoveling snow.
That's right.
So, other than that, the resort's very nice. I guess we can show you guys around the garden a little bit.
Yeah, let's go take a tour.
Let's go have a look. All right, so they've just got it kind of organized into different sections here. There's a few benches. What's really neat about this garden is that there are some air plants in here, and here's one of them right here. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever seen the air plants you get in Canada. They're little tiny air plants that you can put on your fridge or something. This sucker's not going on your fridge. It's a much big, the air plants grow way, way bigger down here. Another air plant over here on this tree. And I'm not sure what those locals are shouting, but they seem to be making jokes with this guy that's working here. That's the second time they've driven by and shouted things at him in Spanish that we don't understand.
By the way, if anybody can translate what those men just said in the truck, please leave them in the comments. We'd love to know what they ended up saying to him.
Yeah. And we're very curious. Over here we have some really big cactus or cacti, some aloe vera. So this is like a little garden area that they've put together where you can sit on a bench or walk through, but they also use it for their horticultural needs here at the resort. You can see the different plants here growing. You can see the different plants here growing in the pots. I'm tripping over things as I'm walking along. And they use, what's interesting, they use, these are water bottles, used water bottles that the resort uses. And really nothing in Cuba goes to waste. They try and use whatever they have, try to make it useful. So they're using these to grow individual plants. You can see smaller water bottles. And just a lot of different plants being grown for the resort. And down here is a little work shed. As well. So we don't know if this is supposed to be a typical hut that someone would do work in, or whether it's where they do their plant potting during the day. We don't know.
I believe it is their potting shed.
It is their potting shed?
Yeah, this is where they would basically repot most of their things into the containers that you just saw outside.
Cool. You see, we're always impressed with the way they construct their roofs. And again, over here you can see these are all plants that are going to be used at the resort. Here they're growing them in Tetra Paks. Old Tetra Paks are being used. Anything they can get their hands on that we use. The old tins over there, coffee tins and things that fruit and stuff would come in. Canned goods. They try and make use of everything. And here's a beautiful air plant right here. This one is absolutely gorgeous, and you can see some of the blackbirds up in the tree there as well. There goes one.
See the roots on this? Look at how the roots have embedded itself into the bark on the tree.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's so cool.
Wow, the tree is the host. So anyway, so that's a little bit of a tour of the horticultural center here at the resort. And we did want to put a vlog together. It's hard to vlog when you're on vacation, I gotta say. It's hard,
yeah,
hard to take the time. You gotta put down your beer and pick up the camera. It's you guys can appreciate what a hard task that is.
That's true.
But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of the garden here, and I've got some other video which I'll put on our channel of snorkeling and stuff like that. So you guys can have a look at that stuff.
Yeah, amazing snorkeling down here, I'll have to say. One of the best areas that we have ever been snorkeling.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of beach coverage too. So,
good.
So we'll post some more video to this channel, and thanks for watching. Hope you comment and rate, and we'll see you on our next vlog.
Hasta pronto.
Hasta luego.